What's going on, everyone? Mike Power here. We're back here in the Type S Auto Garage, and we have a special guest. Well, his car at least. This is Larry Chen's GR86, and today we're going to be doing the development for the Type S Smart LED Trim Kit so we can get these in development for this car. So come along and we'll show you how we're going to get this done. So right now inside the car, I'm looking for the best spots to put the slim LEDs because we want it to complement the dash, not be too much in your face and have it just look really nice and almost OEM. That's what I'm after right now. So that's what we're trying to find out with the dash that we have here. And before you know it, we might just have this thing totally lit up. With this dash, it's pretty complex and simple at the same time, and it's constructed really well, so it's actually proving to be a little bit difficult to get the lighting in. But I went ahead and I started taking off some small pieces here to get better access. And the best part about this dash so far is that these pieces remove really easy. This is something pretty much anyone can do. I'm not too scared about us having to remove this to develop the kit. The best part is all I've used so far is the Type S little like Slim Jim for the interior pieces. So far this is doing the job other than one screwdriver. So you'll have all the tools you need so far. Just want to be gentle with everything. Don't want Mr. Larry upset with us. So something that doesn't really feel natural, and if you guys are seeing me do it, you might think it's funny. These are the trim kits basically out of the box that we have, and they are slightly sacrificial because I'm figuring out the proper lengths for the trim that we're trying to get it onto. So when I find out the size, I usually just take some scissors here and I will trim the light just like that. But now we have the piece that has the proper length for where I'm trying to put it. So that's basically why I do it. And then once it comes to development, we just give them the proper length of this piece. So it comes out of the box like this, ready to go on your car. So I have that trim piece that I cut to length for the location I'm trying to put it in. But what I'm doing now is I'm adding double-sided tape, because since I removed pieces of the dash to get this in its proper location, we don't really have the seam that we use to hold these in place. So now we're going to use a double-sided tape to keep it in place, and then when I put the parts of the dash back together, that'll give it the extra hold. So now you can kind of see what I meant with the double-sided tape. So we're missing obviously a good chunk of the front part of this dash, and I want the light to sit right here, and the trim piece will go over it, but we'll still see the light. So the double-sided tape is just to keep it here right now so that once it's good to go, I can just place that piece right there and it will basically wedge this into place, but now I don't have to hold it. I got free hands to put the dash back together. So right now I'm using this trim piece because this trim piece doesn't really have a seam for us to put the light, but it's a really good location for it. So we're doing double-sided tape right now, if I can get it to stick. And I think it will look really nice, and it's kind of like a hidden area, so it won't stand out or look ugly or anything. I think it will really complement it well. Look at that. So a nice light seam right across the top, tucked right behind this. That's working out pretty good. All right, now we'll see how we have to route these. I feel like I have outdone myself on this one. This is the most factory looking thing I think we have accomplished so far. This is pretty awesome. I'm super pumped on that. All right, let's get some power going to this, and let's take a look at what it's gonna look like. Once we make sure we're good with this, we'll focus on routing the wiring to give these power, and then also gonna find a location for some lights on the driver's side. Just finished up the driver's side here. We have this light right on the top, right above the steering wheel. It looks really good. I'm super excited on this. Is probably some of the best work I've done with one of these R&D fitments with the interior trim kit. Now I can go through and get my measurements and get everything that I need to let the guys know when they put this into production and give us a prototype. We have it back and it should fit perfect. I'm super stoked on this, and I think it looks really good. Also, I know that you guys saw me taking apart pieces of the dashboard here to get these lights fitted and in the spot that they're at, but no need to worry because it was super easy for me to do. All I needed was our Type S wedge tool and a screwdriver, so it will be very simple, and we're going to make sure that there's all the information you need on how to do it yourself at home.